Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. return for a sequel to Den of Thieves named after a band. Yeah! Actually, I couldn't give a shit. But I heard I came in low energy in my previous review, trying to offset it here. Okay, let's talk about it. So Den of Thieves 2 Pantera is the sequel to Den of Thieves, in which Gerard Butler's character and O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s character team up for a heist. Pretty much all you need to know about this snooze fest. I mean it, dude. I absolutely mean it. The first 40 minutes of this movie is the absolute cure to insomnia. And I didn't get it. I didn't understand how this movie is the sequel that spawned from the proverbial nutsack of a film that most people I know who have seen enjoy. I say it that way because I never saw the first one. I know, weird. I guess I had a lot going on that weekend. It happens on here. And after leaving Den of Thieves 2 with that question mark above my head that was, how do people like the first one if it's anything like this one? I did the only thing I could do. I watched Den of Thieves 1, hence the late upload. Sorry about the tardiness, but I felt it needed to happen. And yeah, the difference between 1 and 2 is wild. This isn't a review of Den of Thieves 1, not going to stay on it too long, but whereas 1 had more compelling characters on the sides of the thieves and the cops, tension among them, entertaining family moments that speaks to the character, entertains the audience, and kind of gives insight into their motivations, Den of Thieves 2 was Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. Oh yeah, and I guess there are other people too. Don't worry about them. Is the first Den of Thieves dollar store heat like we've all heard? Yeah, kinda. But in a world where a lot of movies in cinema, the heist genre especially, is going to be dollar store something, at least just entertain me. If you do that, fine. When I bitch about something being dollar store X, it's because it just failed to entertain. This should have been called Den of Thieves Monday. So that's what it felt like. Felt like Den of Thieves just rose out of bed on a Monday, just dragging ass. Skipped its coffee, yes, but took an Ambien to get through it. And the only ones who have to suffer is the audience. It fast tracks a lot of the setup without enough time to make anything stick or grow. And the heist itself is all right, which is kind of a cardinal sin when it comes to a heist movie. This is supposed to be the pinnacle, man. It all comes down to this. This is why we're all here. And, well, meh. Timing the cameras was fun in that Metal Gear Solid kind of way, but it is more fun to play through in Metal Gear Solid. I think if I gave a shit about any of the characters, it probably would have been better. But I was like, Gerard, O'Shea, and their meat shields, good luck, both of you. And when they break into the vault, spoilers, there's a vault. Is that a spoiler? It was nothing. They kind of just get into this thing. You don't want it to feel like maybe they might need to call Charlize in as a last-ditch effort. It might be that difficult. You seen The Italian Job? That's a fun heist movie. I will say Gerard Butler is clocking into work. He is a standout in here, but it's usually by way of some cheesy joke or some form of buffoonery that sometimes lands, sometimes doesn't. Kind of feels like they Homer Simpson him. I see entertainment do this a lot when you have those, you know, everyday men characters whose lives might be in shambles, but they have an efficiency to them. So for the next one, let's make him more of an idiot. He's more of an idiot in this movie than he was the last movie. And no, it doesn't feel like he's playing it up to get in with the thieves kind of way. And the movie kept ending. At a point I was like, okay, and the movie's over. We're not, you know, just sitting back down now. All right, now it's over. Obviously. No, why would it be? Why would it be? Some of it was for setup for the next film. Some of it was because they had too many irons in the fire in this film. There's a whole side arc in here that no one cares about that only serves to cut short what is otherwise the most entertaining part of the movie, which was this high-speed chase shootout I thought was really fun, and the sound design was great. But it cuts off kind of like any tension breaking into the vault. To be fair, I liked one of the endings, just didn't save the rest of the experience for me. Look, if you're a fan of the first Den of Thieves movie, after watching it, I absolutely get it. It has something there that's entertaining that you can sink your teeth into with more interesting characters. This movie screams straight to DVD. Not straight to streaming, as that's become a legitimate way of releasing movies. No, straight to DVD. Den of Thieves 2 feels like a rushed sequel that took 7 years. I'm not gonna remember Den of Thieves 2, Case of the Mondays, and T-1 day. Is it over? Alright, so Den of Thieves 2, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite heist movie? More than a few to choose from. A lot of them entertaining. Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.